Students at William E. Grady Career and Technical Education High School rallied against Mayor Bloomberg on Wednesday alongside Shore Parkway in efforts to save their school from being closed down.
Policy is something that is not working. We need to relook at how we engage community and respect those people who are going to be most affected when you close something like a school in a community. That's very traumatic. The numbers show that Renaissance 2010 is failing. They are not getting the funding they need. There's a lot of problems. So we are here today again in Alliance to talk about the fact that we are not going to stand for it and we're not going to take it anymore.
If the DOE and the mayor see that closing schools is not helping the problem, shouldn't they try another approach?
Yeah.
Since the year 2000, the DOE has closed 34 high schools serving 65,000 students. Dropout rates at the schools average 25% compared to the city's 16% citywide. At these schools, the population was majority Black and Latino students.
And the effect of a closing school is not just upon the students who are in the closing school, but it is also upon the community that surrounds the school that now needs to be assured that there will be places for those children to go. And more importantly, what we recognize this year, there were many children, high need issues were not being addressed. And if you're going to close a school, first and foremost, you should make sure that you were doing right by that school, that you had the services for those who had difficult issues. That if you have a spike in a school of a large percentage of English language learners, that you make sure you bring in programs to help that school. And that if you have a high percentage spike of special needs children inside of a school, that you make sure the experts are there. But more importantly, as we move forward, we saw nothing in those impact statements that will help those schools as they slowly phase out. But the new schools, if the same children are there, all we're doing is closing one and opening another. We must put the services and the proper supports where the children are. And that's why we are here today, and that's what we are filing suit.
With more than 100 rallies in over 30 states, it was a real fight for education.
The cuts to the schools, the budget cuts, the raising of tuition, all the money that's being used for war, to bail out the banks, to do all sorts of ridiculous programs across the nation could be used for that education.
One popular topic has been the unprovoked police brutality against peaceful protesters. It's something many New York youth face every day. The city's schools are the most heavily policed in the country. The over 5,000 officers patrolling city schools represent the 5th largest police force in the country. Umipig says through discussion, her students overcame their fears and participated in Occupy Wall Street's anti-police brutality rally on October 18th.